Happy New Year, January 1st, 2013. This is not only my first post for the new year, this also happens to be my 100th post. Yeehaw for that. This is going to be a pioneer video, if you will. Something that I want to try and do more this year and maybe even have it carry on. Hopefully this isn't a complete and utter failure. I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe New Year's Eve. If you want to check out the New Year's Eve post that I wrote for Cocktails at Tiffany's, go ahead and I'll put the link down here. There always seem to be different attitudes in terms of that particular night. Some people view it as just another night. Some people look at it as a time to do a big party. A friend of mine posted on Facebook earlier today that there were probably over 100 crashes in Kansas City just last night. Hopefully it was just the bad weather, but 100 crashes from one snowstorm. Otherwise, I'm not going to get off on too much of a tangent. Let's go ahead and we'll kind of hit on just a few things that I rambled about the other night. If any of you happen to know, I had created a Twitter account. I try to keep the Twitter account specific to dating stuff because it is more of a blog Twitter account than a personal Twitter account. I don't have a personal Twitter account because, frankly, my life is not that interesting. So the Twitter account has also become a place where I have retweeted things that I've liked from particular obviously Twitter accounts that I follow that say important things, or at least things that I find relevant to the purpose of what Inside the Nice Guy is all about. And so it's kind of like my own little memory notepad to remember certain things. I'm going to pull up some tweets, little bits of advice that I think should be given. So this is posted by a kind of a news type show that I watch on YouTube. This is tweeted by Philip DeFranco at Philly D. I'll probably have something up over on this side anytime I mention a tweet. He tweeted, "Nice guys don't finish last, pussies finish last. Don't get it confused." There is a difference in terms of being too nice and being scared, or as Philip DeFranco puts it so delicately and eloquently here, there's a difference between being a good guy and being a pussy. And I totally agree with that. You do need to have a spine. You do need to have the balls. We'll say the whole nice guys finish last thing usually comes up when it comes to dating, when it comes to interacting with, somebody that you're attracted to, somebody that, you would like to date or talk to. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Quoting, I think, a line that Matt Damon said in the movie Rounders, you can't lose what you don't put in the middle, but then again, you can't win anything either. And I know I'm probably butchering that quote. Watch the movie, it's a great movie anyway. And that's the thing to take away from this, is you may be afraid to tell somebody something. Pay a compliment. It's never too late. It's never a bad time to pay a compliment. If you have the potential of cheering somebody up, making their day, making them smile, just do it. If you see a guy, if you see a girl, and there's something about them that just floors you, tell them. Nobody is going to shy away. It's one thing to tell somebody, hey, nice eyes. It's another one to say, hey, nice ass. Obviously, two different dynamics there. Being a guy, we probably don't care if you come up to us and tell us nice ass. I mean, that's a very blunt way of flirting with us, and that's probably the only way that we're going to know you're actually flirting with us. Guys, maybe take it a little bit delicately. Don't say nice ha-has or anything. I really just said that on tape. Oh, dear God. If you see somebody who has some sort of feature, something that you are blown away by, there have probably been dozens of other people who have thought the same thing, and they haven't had the balls to go up and tell this person. So you could be the first one. You may think that they get told something like this all the time, and they may actually not. People may get intimidated by it. So tell them, tell them, tell them. I went on a date a few weekends back. Completely boneheaded. I did not compliment her at all in terms of how nice she looked that night. She, had a very nice sweater on. It was kind of like a grayish sweater that complemented like the hazelness of her eyes, and then she had these red flower type, almost they looked like they were like ceramic, handmade type earrings. If you have somebody who's wearing kind of like a blue and a gray, kind of like more cooler colors, you throw in this red, this highlight color, that's going to draw your attention, but then it's also going to make other certain aspects of them pop, like it made her eyes pop. So, I was taking mental note of this the entire time during our date, but it never fit into conversation to just interject and say, you look nice tonight. At the end of the night, after hours of talking and dating funness, I dropped her off and I came home and I took my dog out to walk him. And it was just bugging the hell out of me, absolutely bugging the hell out of me that I had not told her how nice she looked. So I, of course, pulled out my phone and shot her a text, basically saying, hey, this is going to bug me if I don't say this now. You look really nice tonight, and I commented on her earrings. A matter of minutes went by, I got a text back, her thanking me, saying that she had also taken note numerous times during the date that she really liked my sweater, but again, the flow of our conversation never really allowed for that type of comment to be just thrown in there. So she threw that out there, and then she did make a nice little comment at the end along the lines of, we'll just have to make sure next time we make time for more compliments. So bonus on that, we are working on a third date, trying to figure out what to do there. That's probably the most you're going to get about like my current actual dating life, is probably whenever I'm trying to pull from examples and doing these type of videos.